welcome back to the channel. I hope you're all having an amazing day. So today we are building, I don't know why this video ended up being so long, by the way, because we're building on a 30 by 20. We're building in Willow Creek in one of the neighborhoods that I don't actually, oh wait, no, we are building in one of the neighborhoods that I actually like to build in. I think it's because the lighting is just really nice here for building and thumbnails. So, but it's built on a 30 by 20. You could place it basically on almost any other 30 by 20, one that's long instead of wide. So the other day I was just, scouting on, is that how you say that? I was just looking around a little bit on Pinterest as I usually do for houses that were a little bit smaller, and I wanted to build a base game house actually, so I needed something that I knew I could create without actually using all the items in the game. And we're not building a base game to house today because I came across a house that I actually think it was like, it wasn't an article, but it was older looking. So I think it might have been from the 50s. I'm pretty sure it was either from the 50s or the 60s, and it basically looked like, one of those floor plan websites, but think like 50s, 60s instead. Like someone had taken a picture of this page with the floor plan, with a sketch of what the house looked like, and then they'd placed it on Pinterest or whatever website first, and then someone had pinned it on Pinterest. And I just thought that the house looked, I don't know, there was a certain charm to it. So I thought to myself, okay, let's see what we can do with this without following the floor plan too much. And also, the house didn't have a backyard, so we're doing that ourselves, but like, the front bit here is definitely inspired by the picture or the sketch. I will say the door here, the big sliding door, is definitely a little bit on the contemporary side, but we don't really have the, we don't actually have like, other than, what's it called? Bowling Stuff Pack, I think it is, and also Get Famous. We don't actually have a lot of mid-century modern, and especially when it comes to build. We basically, I said Get Famous, right? Okay. We basically have the windows from Get Famous, but like half of them are different, are contemporary looking instead of these mid-century modern houses or mid-century modern windows. So we are kind of lagging a little bit in like 50s exterior, I want to say, at least if you want to make it look proper 50s and not just modern. So I feel like, yeah, I'm not gonna try to explain what I mean because no, but we're just gonna have to go with it, okay? So I was trying to make this look as retro as I could with the items that I had. The interior is definitely, I want to call this more like retro-ish, but we're trying to make it retro and think like 50s, sort of. But like, we're still lacking some items to make it look really authentic 50s, I will say. I was looking around at like interior pictures as well because I was really set on making this look proper retro, and then we just don't necessarily have like the the full set, if you get what I mean. So I'm doing my best though. I hope you guys will like it. It's a little bit, I don't think I've done a house like this before, but I was just really inspired by that sketch and the floor plan that I saw. I thought it was so cute. Like, I was literally sitting looking at it hoping that I could find like a year or like publication year or something, but I couldn't. It was just not there, but I'm pretty sure it looked like it was from the 50s. So I think we're gonna try to aim for that sort of look for the interior too, but with a little bit of, with some creative liberties taken, if you get what I mean. But I liked how the house turned out, I think, because I was very selective with basically everything that I chose for the house as well. The video ended up being a little bit longer. I stuck to like browns and oranges for the interior too, and also yellow, because that was what was very common in the 50s. I want to say like early 60s as well. So that's like the main vibe that we're going with a couple of accented walls, even though the accented walls that I saw in the Pinterest pictures that I looked at were a little bit, the patterns were a little bit different. I think the one that I ended up going with was actually the one from Paranormal Stuff Pack. It has like a faint flower pattern to it, but it looks nice and it came in the right colors that I wanted, so I just kind of chose it. but it's not, you know, it's not like spot on, and it bothers me a little bit. I think I just realized that I was sitting way too close to my microphone, so I apologize for that. This should be a little bit better, but anyway. So yeah, because I'm a perfectionist at heart, but I'm also a perfectionist that doesn't really believe in perfection because perfection is subjective. We're not gonna start discussing that in this video, but it's just kind of like, you know, like it bothers me that it's not as spot on. It doesn't really fully follow the picture that I had in my head, but I just didn't have the items or the wallpapers to complete my vision, if you will. I do have a couple of things that I need to explain here and there. The floor plan is interesting, though. The two children's rooms are the ones that are next to each other. Oh, I didn't say, actually. This is for a pair of parents or a single parent, whatever you prefer. And they have their own bedroom. Yeah, they have their own bedroom. And there's also two children's bedrooms. So one is for a child and the other one is for a toddler. And those two bedrooms are next to each other. They're in the right side of the house. They're very narrow. They're only 3 tiles wide, but it was the space that I have for them. So they're a little bit narrow though, especially I feel like the child's bedroom ended up being very, very cramped with stuff. So anyway, here, I was trying to make this sort of, I don't really know how to explain it, but I saw a picture of a living room from the 1950s, or at least it was very heavily inspired by 50s interior that had like a fireplace with bookshelves basically built into the wall. You know, one of those things? And I was trying to basically rebuild it in The Sims. I started out making it white. I do go back off cam and turn it brown instead because the white was just standing out way too much. It did not fit in with the interior once I'd done the kitchen and everything. So I do go back and change it, and you won't see it, but in the screenshot it'll be a different color, just so you know. I just I don't know, it felt random to record it once I'd gone back there, so I just chose not to. And also, despite it being a retro house and I kind of wanted it to look like a 50s, 60s kind of interior, I gave them a computer, which were very uncommon back then, but also I gave them a modern looking TV. But that's because the retro TV is so tiny. It's so small, like it's super small. And I don't know about you guys, but TVs are so handy when it comes to gameplay because you can basically place down, well, here you could place down 5 Sims and they could sit there and get their fun up at the same time. It's just handy for gameplay, so if you don't like it though, you're welcome to take it out and swap it with a picture or something, a painting if you will. But I just felt like for a living room this size, that TV, the retro TV, was just way too small. I think I placed it down at some point and then I just sat and laughed at it because it was just so tiny. So bear with me. I apologize, but the TV is not period appropriate, just so you know. But you're welcome to change it if you want to. If you want to like truly live in the moment, or well, in that moment, not this moment, but in that moment that this is inspired by, you're welcome to take out the TV. I did place the retro one down in the parents' bedroom because it fit their bedroom very well, but we just needed something a little bit bigger in this one, or in this room. So yeah. Also kind of building out of my comfort zone today. We've been doing that a couple of times lately, but it's actually kind of fun. I feel like I take extra time building when I do it out of my comfort zone because I really have to second guess and third guess and fourth guess basically everything that I do, which is also very nerve-wracking, by the way. But I think it's good for you to do that now and then, right? I'm sure it can be healthy for you. So I'm gonna try to do it a little bit more. Don't expect a Halloween week from me though. Okay? We're not doing that. I am not building any Victorian houses. No, you cannot convince me to do that. I will not. Victorian houses are haunted and I'm not touching them even though I don't believe in ghosts, okay? I'm not going near it. It's not happening. Forgotten Hollow doesn't exist. It's forgotten. I can't remember that place even is, it's not a thing in my head. So, but we might actually, now that we have both spellcasters and werewolves, maybe I'll do something for them. Vampires, though, don't know them, okay? Actually, I love vampires. Out of all the occults, I would say like in real life, but also reading when it comes to supernatural creatures. I love Fae, but I also really love vampires. I have like, I don't know, vampires to me are nostalgic for some reason, not because of Twilight, because I love vampires before Twilight, so don't get any ideas. No diss to Twilight. If you love Twilight, you do you. But I don't know, I really like vampires. So, but I don't like Forgotten Hollow, okay? And I don't like Victorian houses. I like modern no, I don't like modern vampires. I like vampires in like gothic houses, you know? That's kind of, it's fine. I'm not building anything gothic either. But if you want, because I did see someone actually mention on a couple of videos back that, because they used to do like theme weeks where, I don't remember what theme weeks we've done, which is embarrassing. I can't remember half the videos, that's not even. I can't remember 90% of the videos that I've recorded. So that's a thing, but I remember us doing, or specifically me on the channel, not us. Well, you were watching, you were a part of the process. Okay, hi. So we did theme weeks like a while ago. If you just heard my wrist crack, I am sorry, but it happened. Let's move on. So some years back, or maybe like last year or something, I did theme weeks every now and then. So I don't remember what kind of theme weeks that we've done other than Tiny House Week, which was always my favorite kind of theme week because I love tiny houses. But we've done other theme weeks, and someone mentioned under a video that it would be cool to see those being like, or if we could do those again. Maybe we'll do that. Honestly, I had a fun time doing that. I'm not really sure why I stopped. I don't remember. But maybe we'll pick that up again. So if you got any theme weeks that you'd like to see, like, let me know. But remember that there's only 7 days a week, okay? And I can't do a video for every day of the week because builds take way too long to do for me. So think like 3-4 builds, maybe. Like on a good week, maybe I can do 4. So yeah, if you got any themes that'll fit that, let me know. I'll look into it. Not sure that table fits with this interior, but I went with it anyway because it fit the color scheme. Went with it anyway, so we're all good here. I can't change it now. You're welcome to change the table if you want to, but it's what's done, it's done. But yeah, theme weeks, let me know. And if any of you mention a Victorian house theme week, I will block you from I'm sorry, I won't. But don't say it, okay? Just please don't. I don't know if you can tell, but this is a post-midnight kind of voiceover, by the way. They always turn out weird. I can't help it. I'm a human too, and I need sleep, and I'm choosing to do a voiceover instead of sleeping today. So you guys are gonna have to bear with me, okay? Just bear with me on this one. But actually, it's because I have 2 friends. Just quickly gonna get this out of my system. I have 2 friends that are coming to visit tomorrow, and we're basically gonna spend the entire day together. So I just want to make sure that this is done tonight, so I don't have to think about it tomorrow, so that you guys can still get your video tomorrow. So it's been a bit of a busy day. Haven't had time to do the voiceover yet. Finished this build way too late as well because it just took me so long to build. Because again, I was second guessing and third guessing and fourth guessing basically everything. I was so indecisive with this one. I just kind of had this like, you know, when you go into a build and you have this clear image of how you want everything to look like, and then you get started and it turns out that you just don't have half of the items that you want to put in your build. That's the kind of situation, the sort of situation that I had with this house. So it just, it was a process, I should say. Yeah, a process. My phone actually just told me that I should go to bed, so thanks, phone. Thank you for reminding me. I appreciate it so much. Actually, speaking of, it's not related to my phone or sleeping at all, but I think I tweeted it today, so Friday, that I've been thinking about doing a variety gaming channel, even though I don't know how much I can upload to it because honestly, I already do videos on 2 channels and I've been neglecting my Roblox channel as well. So, and that would be the 3rd one. But I kind of want to do a variety gaming channel and just like chill with it, not do like overly edited videos. We can do gameplay, what's it called? Not walkthroughs because that's a guide, right? But like just playthroughs and stuff, just for fun. with not too much commentary either necessarily, but just have like a chill time over there. Actually, I really wanted to, when I did the Disney Dreamlight Valley video, I really wanted to post it elsewhere, and then I just continued playing the game because I got sucked in. But yeah, I played like 60 hours, put 60 hours into that game by now. Whoopsie, that happened. Can't take it back, but it happened. But I could maybe, I don't know, do like a new save or something and we could play it over there. I don't know. Let me know what you think. I know a lot of Sims people tend to just stick to Sims, so it won't necessarily be super interesting to a lot of you, also if you are primarily builders, but I think it would be fun to kind of try to do some videos covering something else, but I don't want to put it on this channel either. And I'm like addicted to making videos as well, if you hadn't noticed. I will literally, if I could, I would have 7 different channels and like make videos of everything. It's a problem at this point, but I'm not gonna address it. So if you are interested, put a hand in the air. I'm sorry if you just heard that I nudged the microphone. I still don't know how to sit still with my hands when I do voiceovers, so that's a thing too. But yeah, put your hand, or don't put your hand in the air. Leave a comment. Yeah, because I can't actually see you if you raise your hand, just in case you did not know. So I realized that sounded mean, but I ran out of air, so the tone was kind of off in that one. Yeah, I can't see you if you're raising your hand, so please let me know in the comments, okay? But anyway, we got ourselves, I think I did the parents' bedroom, and then we're doing the bathroom. I almost called it bedroom. This is not a bedroom. You can't sleep in here. There's not even a bathtub you can sleep in. You would be sleeping on the tiles. Very uncomfortable. Could not recommend. Have never done it. So actually, I've never done it. Maybe you can recommend it if you have, but I can't imagine it would be comfortable. So this is a weird voiceover in case you hadn't noticed. Okay, let's move on. So, bathroom, yeah, super simple. This is the bigger one of the two, but it's also the one that's the furthest away from the bedrooms. However, that's just how the floor plan turned out. Otherwise, I would have had issues fitting in the kitchen and also the dining area, so this is what we're dealing with. But they have 2 bathrooms, and one is a little bit on the bigger side, so I don't think I included footage of the other one. But I also did the other one as the last thing I did Thursday, and then I finished this today on the Friday, which, you know, means that I finished the 2 children's bedrooms today. So this is the one that's very cramped. Everything is just kind of like, there's a lot of furniture, not a lot of space, but the child should be able to sit down and play on the ground or floor if they want to. However, it's a very narrow space, and yeah, we're dealing with it, okay? I was trying to do this like under the window kind of seat, so we are combining a couple of items, mainly so that I could put a lamp next to the ottoman, actually, instead of on top of it. So I used 2 bedside tables from Discover University. We're using a lot of Discover University in here. It's for a kid, as you can probably tell by that I've now taken out. But the what's it called? Dollhouse. There we go. But yeah, ended up not using that in here though, because it was just taking up way too much space. But there is one in the toddler's bedroom, because there's less furniture in there, because toddlers don't need that much furniture for whatever reason. I can't justify it. It's just how it is, okay? But actually, I really hope this bunk bed works. I have not play tested it as of right now, so if it's different in the uploads, it's because it actually didn't work out in play. But this it's because I've actually raised this room. A part of the house is still on a platform, so this room is raised up by 1 tick, and I don't actually know if that's causing the bunk bed to be not functional. I haven't tested it yet. I should have tested it, but my brother and my mom came to visit. Oh, right, I haven't said yet. I also became an aunt today. That's the thing. So, family visiting. I should have said that at the start. That's why we're doing the voiceover so late, and it's so weird. I'm in a good mood because I just became an aunt again today. So, my youngest big sister gave birth to a little girl today who's super cute, and as far as they can see, she's also a redhead, which I adore. Obviously, I'm biased, But anyway, so that's a thing. Yeah. So it's just been like a really busy and very happy day, and that's also why this voiceover is turning out super weird, and also because it's so late. But yeah, that's the thing. So congratulations to my sister. A round of applause. You did well. It was a long one, but you know, she did well. So they're happy over there in Copenhagen. I'll go to see them sometime later this month. I think they just need like a little bit of time to like get settled, if you get what I mean, just get used to life with an extra person in the apartment. But yeah, I'm super excited to go say hi at some point. So I'll now be called Auntie Bubby as well. Now you all know. I should never have admitted that on the channel, but that's her nickname for me, so there you go. I couldn't even finish that sentence without laughing. Anyway, but yeah, we are decorating, just to completely change the subject. We're decorating the child's bedroom still. It took me a while, just because it was just too crammed together, and it was a struggle fitting in everything. I wanted there to be a nice amount of clutter and decor in here too, so that also takes a little bit of time to place down and everything, so yeah. Also, I hope that is the right that's not a portrait, but what's it called? Trophy. There we go. So yeah, I hope that's the right trophy. Would a kid have that kind of trophy? I am not really sure. I thought it looked nice though, so I just kind of went with it, but yeah. The toddler's bedroom. I love this this dollhouse. It's very big, but it's so cute. It is a dollhouse, right? I feel like it's a dollhouse. If it's not a dollhouse, then I don't know what it is. But it looks so unlike the other dollhouses. I'm pretty sure it's a dollhouse. It's just very cute. I think it's from the Happy Camp. What's that kid called? Happy Campers? Is that what it's called? The Outdoors Children's Kit? So I've never used it before. I just kind of pulled it out of the catalog. I don't think I've ever pulled it out of the catalog before. I was very surprised by it, and then I was like, I have to use this. I have to use this in this build. Also because what does a dollhouse from the 50s look like? I have no idea. So we're going with that one. But yeah, a lot less furniture in here. There's a little bit more space, and because they don't need a desk. They're a toddler. Toddlers don't sit at desks. That just in my head like looks so strange. That does not fit. So they just have a little bit of furniture, or a little bit less furniture in here, and a lot more space to play with toys in. But I'm sure the kid is doing great. I'm sure it's okay. Just a little bit crammed together in there, but it should be fine. There are actually several things that I was struggling with when it came to the toddler and also the child's bedroom, because I have no idea what those look like in the 50s. I have zero clue, so we're just kind of winging it. That did not sound right. Winging it? There we go. Yeah, but I don't know if it's actually period correct or accurate or anything. We're just kind of hoping for the best, I suppose, or something. So the backyard was supposed to have been this size at the start, but I felt like it was too simple and too small all of a sudden, so I actually expanded it a little bit and gave them a gardening area, but we're starting out with a pool, and then also I gave them a grill and also a dining table, and then that's when I thought, we haven't added enough to this backyard. It's way too simple. There's not enough going on. They don't have enough outdoors activities or anything like that, so they also got the gardening area. I like how it turned out in the end. It's still very simple, but I feel like it had to be a little bit simple because they had to fit with the rest of the house. I got super annoyed with those tiles, by the way, so I deleted them right here. So we're using those, what are they called, stepping stones or whatever. They're from the debug catalog. I haven't used them in the longest time, but I used to use them all the time, so it was nice to revisit them. It's a little bit busy, but I actually like the look of it at the end. I also ended up using a lot of, terrain paint to try to just blend it in so it looked very natural. And it took me a while, but I like the look of it at the end, so you'll see that in a little bit. But I'll be doing some terrain paint for a while, just so you know, you've been warned. Actually, I'm not sure that I ended up recording the rest of the backyard because for some reason I accidentally stopped recording at some point, and then I just recorded myself staring at the house for like 5 minutes, which is so awkward. I don't know how that happened. Like, I'm not myself, but like the camera wasn't moving or anything. I don't know what happened, so apologies, but there is a gardening area to the right here. We're just not finishing it on cam, but you can see it in the screenshots at the end of the video, which will start in literally a minute from now. So I apologize. I did a blunder or whatever you call it and just messed up my recording a little bit. I didn't notice until I started editing because I thought I still have footage. It was weird. But yeah, just 5 minutes of just sitting still and staring at the house. That's fine. Very interesting content. Riveting. But did not include it though. But yeah, we are nearing the end of the video, so I'm gonna be wrapping up this voiceover now. If you guys like this house, you can download it off the gallery. My ID is AvelineYT, and you can also find it under the hashtag Aveline or AvelineYT. And as always, the tray files can be found over on my Patreon, which will be linked to in the description box down below, as well as in the pinned comment, by the way. And if you like books, booktube, you know, that sort of thing, check out my other channel. It's also linked to in the description box, as well as in the pinned comment. I just make a lot of videos where I talk about books, nerd out about books over there, so if that interests you, definitely check it out. But that's all I got for you guys today, so I hope you all enjoyed this video. Please like and subscribe and all that good stuff if you did, and I will see you all in the next one. Bye-bye!
It's hard to win, hard to pin one day. I look out for you to soothe away the blues in your eyes.